Hey everybody, it's your girl Yvette here. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. So today's video is going to be really quick. It's an update on my hair. So as you know, or maybe you don't if this is your first time here, my channel started out as a transitioning from dyed hair to gray hair video. I finally got there, all of my dye is gone, and through the process, I had complained almost incessantly about how my hair did not grow. It just took forever for me to get some length on my hair. That's just genetic. My hair has always been very slow growing since I've been a kid. But I did start to watch a lot of these hair gurus videos, and they always talked about protective styling, and I was like, protective styling. As a kid, I've always worn my hair in braids, and it didn't seem to promote growth any more than wearing it out. But I decided to finally listen, since so many of them said the same thing, like do the protective styling because you'll be manipulating your hair less. You won't promote breakage as much, and protective styling is basically like protecting the ends, wearing it in braids, wearing it in a bun, and not washing it as frequently as someone like myself who washes it every day does. I actually use the protective hairstyling. I did not wash it as often, and I think possibly it really did promote the hair growth. So what I'm going to do is show you what I use to brighten my hair, because I also feel like, and I don't know if I'm falsely accusing moisturizing shampoos and conditioners, but I do feel like when I use those products, my hair kind of gets a yellowish tinge to it. And as everybody across the planet knows, that when you have gray hair or blonde hair, you should use a purple shampoo to brighten it, which is what I do. I'll show you what I use. And I'm also going to show you what I use to deep condition it. So I'm going to wash it first, condition it, and show you the length that I've finally gotten. Now, I think I may want to get a haircut, because the ends, regardless of the protective styling, the moisturizing, the oil, they're still so dry and scraggly, as you'll see when I take it down. So I think it's just my hair, I'm just going to always have to get a trim quite regularly. So anyway, let me just get to it. Let me show you what it looks like and what I mean by how my ends look. Even with my protective styling and not washing it, they just always look dry. This is moisturized hair. This has oil in it and a leave-in conditioner. And as you can see, it looks like straw. It's just the nature of my hair. It's just always gonna look like straw. And as you can see, it doesn't look that long. Maybe it looks a little longer than it did in a video that I made a couple of months ago, or maybe even last year. But when it's wet, you'll see how really long it is. Now, my goal is to try to grow my hair at least down to my elbow. And the only reason why I would go that long is because of the shrinkage factor. And so even if my hair is down here, it'll probably shrink up to this length here. So the first thing that I want to do before I wet my hair is kind of comb out some of the tangles here. And so I'm going to start at the bottom. This is also something that I was never really careful about doing. I just raked through my hair, but now I'm being really gentle and brushing through the ends first. And it is a tangled mess. Ooh. Okay, so my hair is lathered up. I'm gonna let this purple shampoo sit on it for a good 2 to 3 minutes. I like to really concentrate on the ends of my hair because that's really where I get a lot of that yellow tinge look, and I like to rub it in like this and manipulate it around, give myself a nice good scrubby scrub. But again, concentrate on the ends. My hair is completely rinsed. Now I'm going to go in with this TXTR, I think it's like Texture by Cantu moisturizing mask. This is nothing new. It's been out there forever. I don't even know if this is focusing for you guys, but I feel like this is a pretty good mask for my kind of hair. I really want to brush it out, but it got tangled again when I rinsed it upside down, so I'm just going to glop this on. And then how I'm going to get it through is just rake it through with my fingers. So I'm going to take a generous amount like this first and start at the bottom. Then I'm just going to move with the residual. I'm just going to twist this up into a bun and let it penetrate for a little while, and then I will come back, rinse it out, and show you guys my length. Alrighty. The conditioner is all washed out, so now I'm just going to take this towel off and squeeze out some of the residual water. And of course it still looks very dry, but it is conditioned. And now I'm just going to brush through it. I failed my technique that I just did earlier where I started at the ends, but that's because my hair is now a lot more soft. It doesn't feel as tangly, so I can actually get through from the scalp to the end without too much pulling and snapping. Maybe the back won't be the same, so I'll have to brush from the ends first and then go up to the scalp. But as you can see, of course my hair is soaking wet, so of course it's gonna look smoother than it did earlier when it was completely dry, but it feels so much better than before. And so let me finally show you the length that I got. So as you can see, it looks a lot longer than when it was dry, even brushed out. So what I'm going to do, because I don't feel like, this is probably an indication that I definitely need a trim. But anyway, what I'm going to do is just part it. And right now, I don't feel like doing it. Ooh, that was pretty uneven. But I'm just going to part it down the center. And I'm just going to let it air dry. It's not going to air dry nice because I don't have a styling product in it, and I need the styling product to get the curls into my hair. So this is probably just going to be frizzy and stuff, but I just want it to dry completely without any product in it. And then what I'm going to do later, which I'm probably not going to record because I'm going to be just like exhausted as I am right now and just want to get to bed. But what I'm going to do is once it dries is I'm going to do the 2 corn rolls and put a little oil on the ends, and I'm going to wear it like that until Friday. You know what? I changed my mind. I decided I'm going to put it in the braids because I don't feel like being bothered with it. So I'm just going to continue parting it down the center of my head. I don't even care what the back part looks like. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and do the 2 cornrows and put some oil in it. I have my braids in, and now I'm going to use this macadamia oil for the ends of my hair. This stuff has been around forever. If you're interested to know what it is exactly, I will put it in the description box, as I will the other products that I've used. So I'm just going to take a little squirt. I don't know if you guys can see how much that is, probably not. So just to let you know, it's probably like a nickel size, not a dime size. And I'm just going to warm it up, and I'm going to rub it on these end pieces. Actually, I'm going to remove the elastics, rub it on the end pieces. But I'm also then going to smooth it out, spread it out, excuse me, onto my palms, and then I'm going to rub my braids with it. And then I'm going to just do that again because there's still just a bit left. And I'm going to rub it around these broken hair pieces here, and then just along the braids themselves. Getting a little messed up already, but again, I'm just going to bed. So let me just re-braid this. Now I'm going to go further down to the end. Oh, this braid is a little sloppy. I don't know if you can see that loop of hair, but not a big deal. This macadamia oil smells so good. And there you have it. This is my protective style. I don't want to really show you the back because, as you know, I didn't care about my part, but if you want to see it, there you go. That is how I'm going to wear it. It's going to dry like this tomorrow. I'm going to unbraid it, probably part it differently, maybe not. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And re-braid it just so the braids are neat. Anyway, thank you so much for dropping by. I will see you at my next video. I don't know what the heck I'm going to talk about. Oh, actually, no, I do. Because I have been really like reading nightly, trying to refocus. You guys know I'm not going to get into that again, but I'm going to tell you what I've been reading, and I just really like it, and it is making me be less of the pessimist that I have been for quite a while, and a little bit of optimism is creeping in. Not that much, but a little bit. But anyway, I've said enough. Have a wonderful night. I will see you at the next video. Bye.